Hello YouTubers, this is the noobifier. It's Friday and we got Star Citizen live, about lore, with Dave Haddock and Will Weizenbaum. Some very obscure and specific details mentioned by the team were purposely left out of the summary. Here's what you need to know in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. The lore team likes to approach some things by offering an artist a boundary and then letting them come up with the look and feel. Some of the aliens were defined this way. Changing simple items in lore reaches into other sections like the HUD and the art. So what might seem like a simple fix, like renaming a weapon, may actually be a very large job. A question was asked about the text within a ship brochure because some liberties seem to be taken that don't translate into how the ship is. We were told that it's in-game fiction, and these are added because real companies would actually do this in real marketing. The alien race, the Tavaran, are meant to be split culturally, with some who wish to be part of the UEE and others who would like to preserve their heritage. The Galactopedia is being worked on and progress is going well. Will mentioned that we should just stay tuned. Lore is part of development, but with mechanics specifically, they ensure that other developers don't inadvertently make additions to the game universe that were unintended, such as necromancy. R-Corp is supposed to have massive lakes, but they're not there. It should be clear that in an alpha not being feature complete, these type of inconsistencies will occur until the tech is polished, then they'll be addressed. Planets and landing zones each have a basic write-up and guide to be used as limiters that the artists can use as inspiration and direction. You may see English and Chinese throughout the PU, but these can be seen as placeholders until they work on the alien languages. As they're defined and polished, you'll see the placeholders replaced. This was a pretty long section. Mining quantum fuel came out as a game mechanic, and the lore team needed to sit down and come up with some basic rules. The rules define such things as where it was, what was needed to find it, how common it would be, whether or not it was stable or explosive. For example, the team defined a particle called transience, which is within the lore explanation, the science behind quantum travel. I was happy to see that the lore also includes the names and specifics, plus the companies involved having to do with the discovery. They confirmed that nukes are still a thing within the universe, it's just not mentioned very much. The lore behind civilians having access to such weaponry is always under the understanding that it's meant for self-defense. You'd expect that AI in the future would be everywhere. Chris didn't want to remove the need for players to physically pilot, which is why we still have pilot seats and turrets. Some compromises need to occur, as a full realistic portrayal of our technological advancement would actually result in a simple and limited game. Tessa Bannister isn't dead and she will be back, and it's clear that the lore team are always thinking. They're always thinking about details that aren't published, which is refreshing because the details are what makes the simulation believable. That's it. Fly safe and I'll see you in the verse.